Mm-hmm. No, we're not on this one. You want to go live on here?
No, don't. No.
Here we go. What's up, people? We getting all set up and everything right
What's up,
now.
y'all?
What's up, Sip and Spill? We in the motherfucking house. Sometimes I feel like singing.
We always feel like singing. Can I just tell us, please?
Sip and Spill, baby.
Welcome to BP month.
Yeah, black peoples.
Black People's Month. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And I would like to consider myself as one of the black peepers.
Okay.
You want to go ahead and do that?
Yeah, we are.
We finna be live on all platforms, if you will. Your boy feeling real sassy. I mean,
wow. Today.
It might have something to do with the drink. And my co-host
What's up, y'all?
What's up, y'all? We on
Instagram
What's
live.
up? My camera don't look all that risen.
I know. What's up with that? We looking kind of dimish over here.
Hold on. Push that back. Hold on. Keep that hold it up. You doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all right. That's fine.
They can see us. This is dark.
It's a little tricky. It's fine. Whatever.
It's
God bless y'all.
Bless.
Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Oh, there we go. That's what happens. Okay. Bless the Lord, oh my soul. Hold on. We still live. Don't little technical.
That's why stuff be happening. We good. That's why stuff be happening. What's up, y'all? Whoever just jumped on. Hello. Welcome to our live.
Hello.
There's more than one. Hello. You can go ahead and leave us your name in the comments so we can see who looking at us. You know what I'm saying. Welcome to BP Month Live with the Mitchell and Mitchell Sip and Speak.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you ain't got some, get some. We here.
So, it's Black History Month. A lot of shit to cover.
A lot of things to cover. A lot of things to go over, y'all.
And one of them is going to be, first of all, Black business support.
Black business support.
Black business support and Black empowerment.
Yes.
One of the things I was talking about the other day with one of our shows, we were talking about doing things. I'm very passionate about empowering people, and what I mean empowerment, like actually giving them tools and skills to actually use every day, as far as a trade or understanding credibility. That's one of my biggest strong suits, is understanding credit in real estate, so and business finances and stuff like that, building your business. So that's one of my strong suits. I also focus in on trade, building trades, like being able to be able to work with your hands. I would like to call myself a light blue collar, not necessarily a white collar, not necessarily a blue collar, kind of like a light blue collar.
Light blue.
Yeah, light blue collar.
Okay, so break it down. Why you light blue collar?
Because I can be very corporate, but it's at the same time, there's people that know me in the business world don't know when I roll up the sleeve, they're like, damn, I know you can fix stuff. I know you're very mechanically inclined. And vice versa. So a lot of times I'm in the field and I'm doing things in the trades. People are looking at me like, when I started talking about articulating credibility and finance and how to flip whatever, they're looking at me like, how far you know how to do that? What made you get that type of education? And they never know it. How far? And it's just funny. So I've just been blessed, and my co-host the same way. She has been blessed to be able to work in a lot of different fields, and you're gonna see me and hear me pump up a lot of times because I call her a triple threat. Because aren't you a salsa dancer?
Yes, I can salsa dance. I can
ballroom dance. Weren't you an instructor? Am I misunderstanding?
Yes, I am. I have my own dance.
She's like, yes, I am. This remind when she does it, which is good. I love that self-love. It's funny because this reminds me of the time we didn't put it out there. Our first taping, we were doing like a rough draft thing.
Let me sip because I don't know what's going to come out of this.
This is the first time we taped, and I was asking her. She had behind her. She has a picture behind her. She had a picture of herself. I think I talked about another episode.
Here we go.
And it was so fucking funny. It's a picture, and it was like it was a boudoir.
I'm not okay.
It was like boudoir. It's a boudoir, and it had like
boudoir.
You know how you kind of nuke it. You know, it's just fur and flirt.
Why you gotta do all that though? Y'all see how
she just sitting on a. That's how her picture was. Her picture was looking behind her.
I just had a picture.
Her picture looked like she was in the like.
Welcome, whoever just came. That's in the building. We're gonna keep saying welcome to everybody.
Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm sorry, that might be disappropriate, but it was just funny to me. And I'm like, I said, what's up with the picture behind you? She's like, no, that's a picture. That picture is me.
You know what I'm saying?
Loving myself. And what happened was people had took a picture of me and I was chosen for a what you call it, a billboard. You know,
Here
a
we go,
thing that
here
be
we
on the
go.
expressway.
I don't even know why you got to keep sharing this story.
I was
with
on a
y'all.
billboard that people wanted to see, and they loved me, and so because of it, I decided to make it smaller to fit in my room so I could see myself and imagine how beautiful I am on a regular basis. It's called self-love. You know, you have to remember yourself.
I
All
don't
your
even
memories.
be saying that. That he be
She
saying. That.
she
I
got
don't even be
pictures
saying
of her
that.
ass damn near, I don't know, all over the house. Look, somebody, she got pictures of herself like, listen, this is me, and this is me when I was at the beach.
I don't even know why he
enjoying
going there
myself,
with
but
y'all.
it was
First of all,
so
he ain't
fucking
never even
hilarious.
known what my house looked like.
I
Okay?
don't know, but I'm when I'm watching the
He
video,
just saw one picture and he just ran with it.
But it was just like she was just in there like I'm looking at her like, Kim, you got.
He just hating y'all because you know what I'm saying.
Do you have clothes
he just
on?
hating on the fact that
I just want to know if he had clothes on in the picture. Do you have clothes on the
listen,
picture?
he sit up and talk. You know what? I'm gonna get him back though. Because the same picture he trying to say I did, he did it himself.
Okay.
See,
hey, Bridget. Hey, Clarence. What's up? Hey, Phenom. What's up, Clarence?
What's up?
What's up with y'all? How
Thanks
y'all
for
doing?
being in the building.
Listen, Phenom,
That's
my
my
girl.
boy.
Clarence, my guy. Clarence, what's good with yourself? We got to meet, man. We got to have a good time and have a drink. Listen, so tonight we're gonna go and talk about a few topics, which I think was pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Number one, if you have a black business, please shout it out here. Whatever that business is, I'm going to put it on our
so we can say it. Yes.
We're gonna say it. I'm gonna actually post a comment. I'm gonna post a comment on here too.
Okay.
Sure. So
okay.
if they do whatever.
Even if y'all got you know, he was saying I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back because he just spent too much time on my damn picture. You know, which had nothing to do.
Picture
with
was
nothing,
fucking hilarious.
Okay.
It was beautiful. It was
you
nice.
finna go there? Because I'm gonna meet you.
I'm done.
I'm gonna meet you.
I'm done.
Okay, so with that said, y'all, he said he's more like a light blue collar type person because and I would say that I'm more like hood corporate.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I got that. Dr. K.
So I got my PhD from Sidewalk High experience.
Or Sidewalk University probably.
Right. So
Hood
I got
University.
I got that. You know what I'm saying? And Hood University. It ain't easy to get that type of level of accomplishment. Because I'm still going. I'm still in there. I'm still in there traveling, trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Yeah. So after a while, you just do what you do. You just keep doing it. So with that said, y'all, I just got,
I ain't mad at that. I love that.
But
I think as a black woman or black experience is part of who we are.
But you say like you like to promote business and trades and stuff like that. I like to empower women and I like to empower my brothers. Being a mom of sons, I like to empower them, and I feel like I'm just a voice. I'm not anti-man or anti-female. I'm just all about human.
Okay.
You know, it doesn't matter what gender you are. So with that stated, I'm big on empowering that.
Okay. On a side note, I'm here eating.
What you feeling stuff?
I know, but it is. But the food is good, and
sip.
I just sipped, but the food is good, and I just want to tell everybody my partner really made some wonderful food, and it's very good soup. God bless the ministry. So, today we're going to talk about black business, like she was saying. So we really want to promote. I was talking the other day on our promotion about Black History for BP Month, you call it.
Yeah.
And I put up. I really suggested a few bits. So if you guys are in the Chicagoland area, in the actual inner city, there's a restaurant, a friend of mine, a good close friend of mine. A lot of people probably know about him, but I've known him for some years. And a really good young black brother, did really, really good. He's actually believing in buying up the block, and he actually bought his block where his building is on, and his restaurant. His restaurant is called Jerk 48. Good, very good guy. He's got his heart for the people. He's got an ear to the ground for the city. And this Jerk 48, he has very, very good food. Sometimes you get reviews, people saying maybe slower, but his food is fresh and cooked. So when you have a big demand and a lot of people, that especially the area is kind of a food desert. It's like right outside of it's not quite. It ain't Hyde Park. It's right outside of Hyde Park. It's not Hyde Park, and it's not Brunswick. It's like right outside of that area. But anyway, he does really, really, really good food. And he's doing really good. He opened up so go support him, Jerk 48 on 67 in St. Lawrence on the south side. 67 in St. Lawrence, Jerk 48. He ended up opening up a grocery store, corner store there, and he has a smoke shop, like a tobacco shop. You can get all your hookahs, your paper for your weed and all that kind of stuff, and then cigar lighters and all that kind of stuff. He has all that stuff there. So we don't allow two platforms. So you see me move my head, it's because I'm over on Instagram too, and we're trying to work this all out. But that's one thing. And another buddy of mine that's in the food industry, named Mike Keller. He has a business called Smoke and Tail. And on the video we posted a few days ago, I have pictures of the actual his actual seasoning. He has like 5 or 6 seasoning, but they are all freaking ridiculous. And he has a fish fry. Yeah, that fish fry batter or what it's called. But he has that. That's off the chain. Smoke and Tail. I'm going to tag him later once we're done with the live video. I'm going to tag him and Jay, Mike Keller. The other guy named Jay Bruner, Jared Bruner. So anyway, we're going to really promote that. And I would love for you guys to chime in and tell us what your business is, whatever your endeavors are, or if you are believing in something like a foundation or some sort of. I know some people who have, like my cousin has a beautiful church right now in the city, and he has a food pantry. And he's been inviting people to come out to the food pantry, and they got, I mean, everything, damn it, from fish to, filet mignon, damn it. Their food pantry is immaculate. They have everything from toiletries to diapers and everything. That's on 51st and Emerald, 51st and Emerald in the city. New Eclipse Church. It's called the New Eclipse Alliance, I think. But anyway, so let's get down to the nitty gritty of why we're here. Today is a fun day because today is the day 2/2/22. The day we're going to probably do some live characters, and we're going to introduce some characters we probably haven't introduced before. And I hope you enjoy them. I hope you like them. I hope you get a chance to really get down with us, and rock with us with them. Hope you like them. We always like the feedback. We like to hear constructive criticism here, and go from there. What do you think we should dive into today, my partner?
Have you ever been like talking to somebody, and then you just kind of really wanted them to just say exactly what it is, and then you're giving all this other extra shit that you really don't want to hear? That's Ed and me sometimes.
Okay, so
sometimes like he'll just be talking, he just shoot, saying what he say, and then y'all see me, and then like that, and I just be like, okay, so
what are you trying to say?
Okay, so let's just get to it. Serial business. We gonna shoot this shit out. You know what I'm saying? That's it. That's all.
Well, I mean, in the midst of that,
go check it out. But he is very detailed. This what makes us the dynamic duo. He's very detail oriented, and I'm very black and white. Like I don't, there's no gray area. It is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm just saying, right now I'm like at the point where
I just want
he shoot his shot. He said his game. Listen, I'm empowering anything. When y'all last send us something, then we'll shoot your business out.
Damn it.
That's it. That's all. That's where I'm at.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I just want to get to that point. But anyway, this BP month, so I want to know. I know. Look, it's the first. Y'all should have paid all your damn bills by now. Whatever little check and shit you got. You got your little link card coming up. You're going to have your little food stamps. You're going to be making crab legs and shit like that, buying some seafood stuff. I know what you're doing. I'm just saying it's first of the month. But this Black People Month, I'm talking my talk all month long. But it's only short. It's only, you know what I'm saying? We only get a chance to do this just about 28 days.
28 days.
Oh, shit. But anyway, we finna do it. But we're going to dive into a subject that you all want to talk about. How about that? I mean, Ed and I come, but whatever y'all want to talk about. If you feeling something, you can put it in the comments and post a question, and we'll talk about it. But I'm gonna talk about what's on right now. I think it's something that we all, everybody keep going back and forth about. When I'm hurt, should I move forward into a relationship? Or when a man is asked, what do you want? Right now. You asked that question, so what do you want? He said, well, right now, I'm still trying to figure me out. So do that mean that since you are still trying to figure you out, that there's no business of you to be trying to figure out my ass? Because on that note, you know what I'm saying? If you figure you out, what do that, they have to do? Because they can be figured, but they go smash. So my thing is, at what point do you be like, well, damn, since you still figuring you out, you know what I'm saying? Because if after we do that, where they leave us, and then he can come right back to you and say, well, I told you I'm still working on me. So I like clarity. I think everybody should get clarity to save a lot of ass whoopings. And a lot of times, popo and all that shit getting called and feelings getting hurt.
You know what's funny about that? You know what's funny about that? And that's a good point, because I think with that being said, a lot of guys don't really want you doing anything. So y'all do the smash. He do his whole like, I told y'all.
But he took right. But if he tell you at the front, it's not on him no more. I'm being honest. If it's not on him no more, if he tell you up front that he trying to figure out what he doing, what's going on with him, and then you still smash with him, and then he come back with that, then you played yourself, girlfriend. I'm just keeping it 100. You got to be able to, that's like they say, you need to get in front of your health care. You need to know what's going on with your body. You need to definitely know what's going on with your fluid levels that you share with different people. You know what I'm saying? Because he is that ninja when he tell you right out the gate. Mm-hmm. That, you hear this all the time. People say when somebody tell you who they are, show you who they are, believe them.
Believe them, yeah.
Yeah, so I just feel like a lot of times it's blamed. My feelings are all messed up, my this and that. And I'll tell you, I'm the first that experienced this. That's why I'm so hardcore about it, because also being a mom of sons. And I tell them, you're going to need women all your life, so don't mistreat them. That's what I instill into my little kings, you know what I mean? And at the end of the day, you can't get exactly what you want. You can mess around and ask for it and absolutely get it. The reason why most people don't get what they want because they don't ask for it or they don't pursue it. Mm-hmm. So if you that person and you want to be slanging all type of, ding-a-ling, as my mama used to say, and you really don't want to be around, you know what I'm saying? You really don't want to be focused on one woman, and you're not going to come at her like that. But at the end of the day, when you simply say, I'm working on me, and I don't know, it's like a woman tell you, I'm self-loving right now, and I'm healing from what I went through. My question would be, what they got to do with us bumping pillows? Are you in that position to not do that? As you self-loving yourself to where you put that on lockdown, or you still want to do that, you know what I'm saying, and we don't have a title to it, no screens attached. See, that's grown. See, a lot of y'all might not be able to take it, but that's grown conversation. That's grown folk. And when you have those type of conversations, you truly do eliminate out a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff you eliminate, for real. And I think a lot of people don't do that. I think that's what have us in that state of mind and actually keep us there, because we don't do that. I don't know. Y'all can say, Clarence, what you think? Bridget, what you think? If you get clarity right out the gate, you don't have to worry about the second guessing shit.
Mm-hmm. They come into the gate. Now, here's the thing with that.
Everybody's scared of that. Scared of the answer. What you think?
If the guy says what he says, my part of that is...
If the woman said it, is this ain't me?
Well, no, I'm just saying. I'm looking at it from a standpoint of if a guy says... I'm saying if a guy says this, that, and the other, like, oh, this is what I want. And she's like, okay, and you heard him. You heard him. And I'm like, okay, well, we're not exclusive. I ain't got to... When you hit me at the drop of a hat... Not exclusive, but I'm saying he let you know that I'm dating. Right. Well, I mean to say, if a guy's saying that, hey, this, I'm out here dating, you know what I'm saying? I may call you, I may not, that kind of thing. And you tell the woman that, she's like, okay, you told me who you were, I believe you. However, I'm dating. And that's where it gets tricky for the men. The men like to say that kind of stuff, but it ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. And he found out, you call you and be like, where you at? What's going on? Where you at? Oh, damn, she ain't. This is voicemail. Shit. And you texting back, and 3 hours later, you get a text back from her, and it's like, wait a minute. Now, you didn't already told her. You're moving around. And she heard you. This particular person heard you. Unlike whatever else, whoever. This one heard you like, oh, we moving around. And guys have a problem with that. They have a problem. I'm just saying.
Because that's what that double standard comes in. Okay, so if you say that we not going to be exclusive, so then my thing is, you say we're not going to be exclusive. I really want to go off this anyway, because I don't feel like it's giving up what it needs to give. I think it'll be posted.
We over here trying to figure out. We got a little technical.
I think it would be good due to it's poor connection, and I don't want to do it no more. I'm gonna go out and then we can.
And now, God bless y'all.
Okay.
We tried it. We this Instagram live. We we're spreading our wings and flying away.
It's all good.
Clarence, can you hear us?
See, that's
really
the kind
good?
of shit he do, all that explaining shit. I don't care about none of that.
Well,
fuck y'all.
We don't mean that. We love you guys. That's the alcohol drink talking on her.
It's not. I'm always high.
She's not high, that she's been drinking. Can you guys? She's knucking butts. You hear me? But anyway, so like he was saying, I wanted you to finish that part because guys have that, they have that thing.
The double standard. Okay, this is what I'm saying. Okay. And Clarence, you know I'm talking to you. You know I'm talking to you. You're one of the people I'm calling everybody. I don't give a damn.
God.
He love me. He love me. And I'm calling Ed ass out too.
Damn.
You all own penises. So what that takes, I feel like y'all contribution to what I'm going to say is going to bring it out. I'm grown as fuck. So with that said, it gives you, he said, I can hear y'all. Great clarity. So it gives you a clarity. All I'm saying is, if you're broken, okay, because everybody, I tell you, I'm broken, I got ADHD, I got all these kind of problems. I don't give a damn for every time I've heard someone say that. It still have not stopped them from smashing.
Don't mind me. Go ahead.
Have it? It has not stopped nobody from smashing.
It has not.
You can say I got ADHD and I'm going through. Okay. What I'm saying. I don't know. I've been hurting my heart, but I understand what you're saying.
Give me the draws.
And so y'all still into that. Something happened, and then that just happened at night. But then you said, all I'm saying is that it always helped to know what, your own checkup, your own health, what's going on with you.
Mm-hmm.
You need to do that in inventory in your relationships. Friendships last and then things go away. But if you was checking on a regular basis and checking inventory with one another, you would see exactly where you at. Because you could be like, man, so wait, so that's what you be thinking?
Mm-hmm.
I can tell y'all right now, even in 100% friendship, I've talked to different friends and I was like, so that's what you thought? You don't know unless you check in. So you follow up and be like, so how you doing, girl? You say the same old thing. What's up, nigga? You know what I'm saying? What you doing? What's up with yourself? This is what Ed say when you talk to this guy. What's up with yourself? And then he's like, nothing, man. I'm just chilling. I'm finna go over here and, smash. You got rubbers? No. Or what you finna do? And so,
what's most smash?
That ain't the kind of conversation they say.
But no, it's cool. I love it.
But it's the one. But I'm just bringing it all the way home because y'all know this is shit you think and say and talk to somebody even most of the time your damn self, but you don't say it a lot. Let's go to this comment. Clarence said, "Dick has a mind of his own. Just gotta control your emotions." You're absolutely correct. I mean, if you're attracted to a woman and you feel that way, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You feel that way. But at the same time, you do need to make it clear exactly what your intentions is. Now, if she chooses to say, okay, well, we still in this predicament. At the time, you might be massaging her. At the time, y'all might be in a predicament where y'all in a, embrace of some kind. You're like, fuck it, I'm just going to go with the wind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's how a lot of babies come, and you really don't find out you don't like the motherfucker. But I'm just saying, so to be careful and to protect the world.
That's
and don't
shit,
bring no
it?
little BPs in the world that you ain't ready for. Because listen, I feel so. I do. Sorry, but I feel a certain kind of way for the people that actually went on a date, smashed somebody, got pregnant, and they really don't even like pregnant. And then as they get in there, like, damn, I really like. But I do know a beautiful story of somebody that actually he never looked at the woman, he did it with her. Then the baby made them truly fall in love. So it can't happen. But I'm just saying, at the end of the day,
that sounds pretty cool. That's
crazy though. So my promotion here is to say that, Clarence say it has a mind of its own and all that, or we can say a woman have a mind of her own as well to say fucking no and respect it. But at the same time, you do have to make your own decision if you're going to move forward. If a man is saying it, or y'all better say bless you. So it's two more coming. So with that stated, at the end of the day, you just got to make it. Nobody ain't got COVID, Darian, or nothing. And if I do, Ed got it now. Fuck it, we give a fuck. I don't care. But we don't got it.
I got the vaccine.
I just, what I'm saying. He got that, but he still can catch COVID. Anyway.
I have too. This is crazy. That whole thing. I don't want to.
It don't matter. We don't even want to get in there.
I just had a regular
sneeze. I just
look. But remember we had did something. I think I did a COVID TikTok. They shut our shit straight down. Was not the one we did. Remember a little thing I did with the TikTok about COVID. They shut that shit down. So now we're not gonna touch it unless we, I guess, pro vaccine. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know why he's telling me that on live because I've never even heard that they shut anything the fuck down.
That video I did with the dude, the side by side. He was like, he's an alpha male. Damn.
He said, Clarence said, bless you, laughing. Thank you, babe.
So that's an interesting story, So talking about that, where I was going to ask a question. You get into a relationship, a situation with somebody, and you kind of don't know if you really like them, even though y'all may have had this intimate encounter, y'all smashed or whatever term you want to use. and you realize like, damn, I don't really like them. And sometimes hard situations or a tough situation kind of brings out whatever. I won't say the best, kind of brings out your real raw emotions, and you get a chance to see that person. I wonder if there's an exercise. I'm being a little, if there's something you could do.
We go.
If there's something you could do.
You can do what? What kind of damn exercise you can do? What is?
I'm just saying, like, just talk some real shit. I had situations happen where like real shit came about, and I addressed it. And when I addressed it, they didn't want to address the real shit. And then it wasn't even about me. It was about them.
Okay.
And I was like, here's some real shit about to come on. And we had a great time. But now, like, it's some real shit is afoot. And so we're going to deal with it. When I dealt with it, they didn't want to do it. They wanted to be the good time. They want to have a good time all the time. I'm like, well, we can't ignore this real shit that's happening. And they kind of showed me a side of them that was like, oh, maybe that's not, like when the baby comes, you got that pressure. What we going to do about the baby? And you start realizing, man, there's stuff that they do. And when it comes to that pressure time, how people respond and react, make you be like, man, I don't really would like you. Like, shit, you fucking asshole.
Okay, all right. So
I'm just saying.
I really don't know where he going with that, but I'm gonna spin it the way I understand it. I told you, Ed, it's like he like the professor, and then I'm like the hood ass student that really understand it. They don't think because I'm hood that they don't think that I understand everything. That's how I be like. That's the kind of conversation going on right now. Like he broke it down all particulars.
She think that I be swimming. She think I be trying to be deep in the shallow end. That's what she trying to say. She think she know. She think I'm slow.
Get to this bullshit.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's got to be something that those situations cause you to be like.
Okay, I need you to be more specific. I mean, what was it? Did the cat lick the ass, and then the cat didn't like that his ass was licked, and then they tried to talk about it, and the cat ate the rat?
I'm just saying, it's situations that make you realize when you smash, everything's a good time, right? Everything's a good time. When you smash, you like the person because y'all sexually, it's the chemistry. But you got there's something there that some people may not be mature enough to talk about compatibility.
Okay,
and you start realizing.
Okay. Right. Let me see if I follow, because I told you I have to break it down in my own terms. It's the way I understand shit. We all learn different, right? Okay. So you saying you with somebody, you like them, and y'all begin to start having sex, and then something occur outside of the sex thing that y'all got on lock. Like y'all can do that,
right? But
then he or she, do something that you like. Okay, I ain't kind of with that, and it kind of turn you off a little bit.
Yeah.
And you like, that's when they act, as he like to say, booty all the time. So stupid.
Act real booty.
They act real booty about it. And I don't know what the hell that means, y'all. So I'm just going to say what I say. I just say they acting ignorant, ignorant ass about it. And you look at them now all of a sudden different. Well, I would say that that's your damn fault. And the reason why I would say it's your fault is because everybody that look good, you shouldn't penetrate. So I don't give a damn how much attractive. Clarence just said you need to control your emotions. Dick have a mind as his own. Okay, so you truly need to control all your emotions at all times, because everybody, I tell my boys all the time, be careful you lay down with, your ass will wake up with fleas. Because you don't know if you're smashing the replica or who they think you want them to be right now. And most of the time when a person get comfortable, that's when they show that ass.
Yeah, and so that's what.
And then all of a sudden now you're like, I don't like you. I thought he was so great. Don't mention his name no more. I'm not fucking with him no more. I'm not fucking with her.
They're stupid.
And but they was always the same person you was smashing all this time that's making you, put your fingernails in the wall, which ain't bad. But I'm just saying, that person is really got issues. Everybody's still crazy. I don't care. So you got to really make a decision about, you put it in a priority status. That's why I say everybody get compartmentalized. So, I'm going to put up with your crazy. Hey, Jaquise got what's his name? Jacquees got a song that said he'd rather be with her and all her craziness. Right. And see, I like that song. I'm going to tell you why. Because to me, that means he truly resonated with the fact that her ass is crazy. But I'd rather deal with her crazy than to be out there with anybody else, because her crazy makes sense to me. Okay, so what I'm saying is when you with somebody and then that kind of happened, the way you're saying, that's your fault because you didn't get to know them enough. So most people is just meeting people first date and just having sex and moving on. You won't even get to that stage. But it's if you keep continuing to have sex with that person is when you start noticing different things.
Clarence says nobody's the same. Depends on how much you love each other.
But what if you don't love each other, Clarence? You just met each other and you had sex and then you like the sex and then you keep having sex. This is what Edward is saying. You keep doing it and then all of a sudden now something happened.
Yeah.
And then all that high you was feeling, maybe you was feeling that because the way you were feeling off from when y'all, were intimate, not when y'all were not, afterward, then you actually get to see the person. Some people really see you consistently in the dark before they ever can see you in the light.
You're right.
You're going to find something that Clarence is saying, you're going to find something that you're not going to like. Always, right? But it should be the stuff that you can put away. That's why I say I like the song.
Yeah.
It should be the stuff that you can put away. It's a lot of things that I can sit here and tell y'all. Let me drink a little bit because he probably ain't ready for this. That was a little tart.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of things that I don't like about my co-host, Edward, okay? I don't like that he black corporate white man. He doesn't.
I can't. I want to make her a drink because right now, but I don't know if she's gonna be deserved. I'm gonna make you a drink. I don't know what the fuck I don't know where she about to go.
All I'm saying is, look, he making me a drink. I want to let y'all know I'm on medication. So if you don't see me tomorrow, bless me. But anyway, I'm just saying. With that said, though, you don't have to like a lot of things about a person. But I want to love most things.
No. Come on, goddammit. What the fuck you finna say about your boy? What don't you like? I'm corporate, white, black, and shit. Come on.
I was just using it. I already told you. I said it earlier in the show that he's more like he like to break everything down. He gives very in depth. He the type of person like when you walk in a room, like we was at Live at the Cigar Lounge, and he introduced somebody. This is how I'm gonna show y'all how Ed would introduce somebody versus how I would introduce somebody. His cousin come in. He was like, okay, this Kim, this my this my boy Nick, and he is my man, 100 grand. He started telling me all about him. He got this, he got that, and they went back way back when, and then he started pumping Nick up, and Nick started, proud, he feeling good because his boy done pumped him all up. Yes,
absolutely.
Okay, that's how he introduced people. Just it takes like damn near 6-12 minutes, but this is how I would introduce somebody. What's up, y'all? This is my boy Ed. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
That's not a proper introduction.
No. This is my boy Ed, because I'm gonna tell you something. I say this all the time, Ed. You gotta learn the 3 rules, guys. And that is you keep all your types of relationships. You gotta keep your circle small and then wrapped. Most people are gonna say and think things anyway. The Lord knows they've said everything already, probably about it. Give a fuck. But at the end of the day, you keep yourself in that type of circle. What's going on, that's us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to introduce you. I'm going to say it is. You're going to know that's my man, 100 grand, because I feel like this. Behavior says everything without you ever saying anything out your mouth. So just the way y'all know we operate, how we get down there. He said, Clarence said, I better eat. Okay, I'm going to eat.
Yes.
So with that said, it's just one of those things where I'm gonna eat right now. I feel like that a lot of people, I can introduce and I tell, but I feel like a lot of things I like to keep sacred. Just your circle need to be small.
Sorry, guys.
I'm a toot Clarence Horn for a little bit. Y'all give me a minute. This, one of our excellent subscribers been there with us right out the gate. Mm-hmm. I would say my man, 100 grand. I think he's a great guy. I think that Clarence, you see how I'm saying this, but this is the platform that I'm saying it on. If I was just introducing him to somebody, I won't. Now, when he meet Ed, he gonna know him already, because we just said. But I'm saying the type of guy he's a guy that wants a queen. Okay, he wants a woman that he can rely on and trust. Mm-hmm. But his trust was broken to the point to where now this is a guy saying, I don't know if I want to go that far.
It gets tricky,
I don't know if I want to be in a relationship right now because I don't want to be hurt, and we all don't want to be hurt. So, but the thing of it is that, but we all want love though. So it's like I'd rather be hurt with love than be without it.
Well, and that's tricky, and I'm glad that he was able to express that, because a lot of men feel like they probably can't. You had to feel safe. As men, we have to feel safe to be able to. We don't want to play ourselves. I ain't no motherfucking punk, so I ain't finna tell you. So I have to feel safe to be able to tell you that, number one. Number two, it's a thing for us, and I have a whole theory I told you about that, about what I think about how we process things over the course of time. But from to feel that way, it's like he was. I'm speaking, paraphrasing. I haven't spoken to him, but as a man, probably this one particular time, he trusted this person. It was like
share that.
He actually gave it up, but relationship. He actually put in some work. Right. I've had this happen where for once, I actually fucking tried. And the person I actually tried with, like, man, fuck you. You hear me? They didn't say that verbally.
Clarence said, you don't want no one to see you cry.
You don't want no one to see you cry.
Well, you saying that, Clarence, as a man. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry. I'm going to interject my co-host for a minute because that's very dear to me. Being a mother of sons, my boys project this image. You know, I'm a big disciplinary. Growing up, they would tell y'all I would definitely be bringing them on the show. Yes. But being the first lady that they ever known in their life, their love of their life, the first queen that they know, they have not. I get you, Clarence. Mm-hmm. As a man, they don't see their mom do that crying stuff. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, I have to still show that I'm still a female. My brother, who's my ace, he tells me all the time, like, you are forced to be reckoned with, sis. Like, so, but don't ever let nobody change that from you. Even they tell me a lot of times you could be a lot, or, say you out for female. So, I could take that idea and be like, I'm this and I'm that. But I was just sharing with him actually earlier today. That comes from also things that I've experienced in my life. And then God decided to give me all boys. So I didn't have the time to feel that. Now that I have granddaughters. Yeah, I got granddaughters. I know I'm flying to say that. But anyway, with that stated, I got granddaughters. And I feel like I have to share that, be a different part of me. And I love that part because I didn't get to do that with my children. My boys, I had to be that. Like, it is so crazy. Like, no disrespect at all to their dad. But when they know it's time to get out, like, they know they finna hit their mama. Because I'm going to give a mama can say something to her son. It's going to hit different than what their father going to say to them. And a father can say something to his daughter. It's going to hit different. I can say, oh, look at my pretty daughter. She cute. But when a dad say you cute, because I'm going to tell you something. The only man I know on this earth, he's gone now, which my father, Ernest. Whenever he told me I was beautiful, it hit different. Simply because he was that man. That's because, and I will never, ever hear that again. But the way he said it, I would feel it. Like, it just, I feel like I can move mountains. I'm like, I could be sitting there with a damn bonnet on my head, and he'd be like, look at you. Look. And I'm like, damn, what, for real? I mean, he used to do that to me. So what I'm saying, like, things do here. Yeah. See, like, Ed got a beautiful daughter that calls him up and be like, I just miss my dad hugs.
Yes.
That's amazing. I could never ever say that. Like, I don't have a dad that I could ever say, I want to hug my dad. So what I'm saying is that y'all see how important it is. It don't always got to be a romantic relationship. Mm-hmm. It's even in that. But that brings about, like you said, he's saying a man don't want to cry.
Right.
So what I'm saying is I created a platform for my boys. And y'all gonna see on the upcoming show, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about it just a little bit right now. We're doing an upcoming show about baby mama and, what is it, baby mama and what they call other, because I don't even like to say that. Baby mama, father, daddy mama, whatever. My baby daddy, all that. So, but we got a show coming up. We're strictly on that. Mm-hmm. And it ain't just millennials. It's every age. Mm-hmm. Everybody, even at an old age, they still wild. So with that state,
wild, which is weird.
Yeah, like, damn, have you not learned your lesson?
Old ass people.
No, because they still stuck back where they was and trying to get that back, and they ain't gonna come back. But with that stated, I feel like we're gonna talk about that segment to simply tell young men and women that is a problem.
It's a major problem.
That's a problem when, you having all this and messing everybody up. But my son went through that, and he's gonna come on and tell the story. I'm gonna let him get him in front of his own story.
I'm very interested in
being told that you're a father and you're not. That's hard when you loved and been there the whole pregnancy.
Because you're there and you loving on the child, you're being a father, especially. And here's where it gets tricky.
And then he loved the girl, and the only girlfriend he ever had.
And here's where it gets tricky because just speaking outside, looking in, looking at Kim's dynamic, they had he has a loving mother and father, very good loving mother and father that worked together in the whole nine. And so to see that's what he grew up being. Right. And this is just me speaking on the outside looking in. Mm-hmm. As a young man saying like, man, I like how my daddy get down or mama get down. That's so right. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be that to my girlfriend.
And that's exactly what he was.
And he was that loving, supportive. That's all he know. He don't know nothing different. And then to get played is like that's a whole other thing.
But I'm saying that to say that he said to me, going through this specific thing, he was hurt. And it's like he needed permission from me to cry. Because, you know what I'm saying, in the streets, he that ninja. You know what I mean? Like, ain't nobody gonna ever see that. But I'm your mama. You can cry with me, you can do whatever you want to do. But see, also, he don't see his mama cry. So it's like, what do I do with this? So it's like I had to give my son permission. As a young man, you're gonna shed tears. But what are the tears worth if you don't learn from them? Okay. See, a lot of times we can cry ourselves. He did me wrong. He hurt my feelings. I'm crying and shit. I'm going to the club. I want to go shoot him. That's what I say. Y'all probably don't say that. But I'm just saying that I'm going and then I do shoot him. You know, I'm not sorry either. But anyway, I'm just saying. I have no remorse for the shooting. You know, really not that remorseful type. But at the same time, you have to give yourself the permission as a man. You need to cry. You need to be able to cry. Let me tell you. Y'all need to be able to cry. You got a trusted friend. Y'all gonna see a character between Ed and I, June and KK. KK is June Rock. So he can cry, say his ass hurt. He got a sexually transmitted disease. He can say whatever. I'm fucking this girl, that girl. You know, that's his girl. Like, is she no judgment? But everybody needs that in their life. Yeah. You need that in their life.
Vice versa. KK can say it to June too.
Right. So at the end of the day, I feel like, what's wrong with that? Like, you need to be able to have that. So it's okay. If you got a woman, real talk, you got a woman that you can share your innermost feelings with, and you know when a man do this, I'm speaking to my ladies, when a man share that and you can see him cry, and it ain't no game, you know he's real. We know when they on that bull, but he crying like for real, because he in this messed up headspace, and he let you in like that, then yeah, he trusts you for real. That's not an easy space for them to go to. And he feel like that. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, it's never, you don't want to see them cry,
no,
but you can cry. It's okay. It's okay for you to even say. Some men I know, Clarence, some men I know be like, I just, you know, do you really want to know the real? Because I don't really want to say, you know. And the reason why they be apprehensive to say is because somewhere along the line in their life of experience, the door was shut. So I tell that all the time. I'm your girl. Like you gonna have to talk to me. See, I don't give him an opportunity. I'm gonna tell y'all a funny story, but it really pissed him off, and I'm gonna go there because this is what the fuck I do. So it was we was like in a little fucked up spot. We was talking about some shit. You know, we go through shit, and I was like, "What's your mama name?" And he was like, you know, tell him his mama name. And then I was like, okay, because I'm gonna need you to rep for her because she ain't raised no, you know what I'm saying? You know, so sometimes you gotta go there because I know that's his queen. I know that if anybody can get to him, she can. So I'm like, so her and my dad is sitting up in heaven going like, look at our kids, right? So I'm like, so we gotta rep them even when they ain't here. Because we still was brought up and raised by them, right? We still was informed and there's a reflection on our life. My father, I didn't meet him until I was 24 years old. He didn't even know he had a daughter. So imagine when he met me and realized like, no, maybe you can't get in, found that I was. It was the best thing that ever happened to him. Like, he was like, wow, like, man. But at the same thing, I can say that I said, Ed, we finna get on our knees and pray. And he's like, what? And the masculinity in him, okay, was like, ain't nobody finna tell me I'm finna get on my knees and pray nowhere. I'm like, no, because sometimes even as friends, God will give your friends the message to tell you what you need to do at that moment, even if they're not going to receive it. Now, I didn't know if he was going to do it or not, but I was already down on my knees. Like, this is what we're going to need to do because, you know what I'm saying? You can't reach, you know what I'm saying? Then I know somebody can. That's how we need to do in our relationships going forward. A lot of times we can say stuff as parents to our children and they resist it. I know my oldest son has been a very challenging force for me. And when I can't reach him, and then God made it, you know, just last week that I was able to reach him. So I'm just saying sometimes you pray to get that person to be reached. Everything don't need to be about. Like, Ed sometimes trip out on me because I be like, okay, Because I'm not gonna battle on every little thing. It's not gonna, what I'm saying, it's not gonna help me or him, and the damn sure ain't gonna, mess up neither one of our health. So why are we gonna go through that? So something you just gotta let the chips fall where they lay. But it wasn't about demasculating him. It was about reaching him and saying this is a safe place. Because when I'm nowhere near around him, or whenever he around anyone or anything, and he feeling what he feeling, I just wanted him to know that was okay. Like, you can go to him because he's still looking for you to come to him, and I'm okay with you. So if you're bleeding out your ass and you're crying and all that, guess what? I'm gonna rock right with you. That's what that message was for. If you got a friend like that, I tell you, hold on to them, because they come far few in between right now. Because I can't imagine.
I want to harp on that, because there was a conversation I want to have. I want to harp on that point. Talking about the kids, right, and having a relationship with the girl, and especially, let's say, our sons particularly.
Yeah.
When they had a relationship with the girl, and then she did this, like, baby situation, whatever like that. I remember a situation. I was talking to a white buddy of mine years ago. I don't know, 2015, 20 years ago. But anyway, he was talking about how he chose his wife. And his wife was chosen. Looks wasn't even a part. It was like she was a Catholic, he was a Catholic. Mm-hmm. She did all these things it was like this compatibility thing. I don't know if chemistry was a thing, but it was definitely a compatibility thing. And they picked their spouses based off of where they were going, and where they had been, family traditions, or what they believed in. And so I'm now at this point, at my age now, as a middle-aged man, I'm more inclined to engage myself with somebody who's more of a friend. I think, like, you got the big this, big booty, big dick, all that kind of stuff, right? Or pretty, fine,
would you say you're
man.
looking at a person, not more of the visual appearance like you was in your 20s and 30s?
Yeah, it's like I
so
gotta
now
feel
you want to
them.
see the inside.
I want to see, and this takes a long time. It's all like shallow
For
how.
men.
I don't know if you said for men, it takes a long time, because everything is about, physical appearance and sexuality and sensuality. But it's so empty. We were talking about it earlier, like empty sexual encounters.
Yeah, empty sexual encounter is the worst sex ever.
It's whack, because it's like you kind of like, ugh, wow, look at the time. So even with younger, it's like I want to now, and that's part of, I think, one of the things I want to start insinuating with our younger kids.
Yeah.
It's actually building,
even
harping.
Our grown folk. I'm sorry, but it's so much craziness that I see there, and not millennials. And I don't want to keep saying that, because it's people that whatever age, but above 30, straight tripping.
You need to connect with somebody who fucks with you, who accepts you.
But you got to give them time. You got to give that person time to prove that. Stop just assuming that right out the gate. I think that'd be a mistake that you make too. So I meet you and we vibe, we kick it. Mm-hmm. You can meet on different levels and you be like, wow, okay, this is cool. Oh my God, you like the same color? I'm like, oh my God, you like blue? I like blue. You like bubblegum? I like bubblegum.
Yes, bubblegum.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Wow, that's so
match
good.
made in heaven. Oh my God.
That's not
over with.
I'm gonna tell you what I say, and I think I heard this repeat. Somebody said that they heard something, but I'm gonna tell you, I didn't get it from TP, Tyler Perry. This came from me through my experience.
Okay.
And I said, when a person get a chance to get your butt back after you did something to them, and they don't do it, they go.
That's good shit. That's
the type of characteristics you want to look for. Mm-hmm. When a person, have a chance and you borrow them some money and you got to ask for it back, you might want to be like that. Mm-hmm. I mean, is it worth for me to continue to keep loaning you money?
Mm-hmm. I got to call you.
So really, you kind of like stay away from that. You don't want to do that. But sometimes your friends, you know what I'm saying, you want to be able to do it. I know I am. Like, you can ask me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to look out. That's just who I am. Another thing, don't let nobody change. Your experience is not supposed to change who you are. It's supposed to bless you with a lesson to be better as who you are.
Okay.
Not, a lot of time I went through all this, so I ain't doing that no more. Number one thing, and I want to say that I did not want to go through, and one of my number one prayers is that I don't want to be a bitter black woman. I don't want to be that.
That can be hard though. There's a lot of people, right? So I guess learn the process.
I've been through a lot of shit. A lot of shit. I can be angry all day. Just as soon as you say hello, what the fuck? What you mean hi? Hi who, nigga?
I just want to know if you want to go. I just want to let you know you got snow on your windshield or something.
I don't want to be like that.
You don't want to be that kind of guy.
Because you know what? Guess what? We feed into that being angry, mm-hmm. as well as we feed into. I feel like now this is probably gonna come off wrong, but it's not literally. But I'm saying this to say this is how I want to feel all day. I want to make love all day. That means you're in a happy mode, you're feeling good, you got the oxytocin going. So all day, that's the state. And I used to say, if you don't talk to me that aggressively, if I'm in a relationship, you don't talk to me that aggressively when we finna get out, then how you think you're finna talk to me like that and we not? I need the same energy. Because I'm the one that, we do that. That's what we do. So I just feel like, I don't know, Ed, I think a lot of people, it's sad though. They don't allow themselves to, and I don't like my brothers feeling like they can't, you know what I'm saying? I wish that for every guy. Whether it's your wife, your girlfriend, a friend. And sometimes, I'm going to tell you something, I know this is going to sound messed up too. Ladies might be mad at me. I don't give a fuck. But I'm going to say this much. Sometimes, it takes a whole different kind of male and a whole different kind of female to help you stay with the one you with. Because that person can see you and reach you, and you're not trying to impress them. You're not dealing with past hurt with this person. They see you for who you are right then and there. That brings us to a segment that we talked about. How can a man be with a female? Church. Okay, he said, how can a man be with a female? Okay. And he been with this woman for 10 years. Then he meet this woman for 1 year and put a ring on it. And the reason is because she and him met each other where they were. See, he wasn't dealing off that past. So like, but why he didn't go for and try to make everything work with the one he been with for so many odd years? Well, I'll tell you from experience. It's because sometimes those doors, it's first part of it is you just don't want to do the work. You get like I just, and I've heard this. For everybody that's dating and not in a relationship, say, can we just skip all the part? Like, what's your favorite color? Can we just get to the part where I know what it is, and we outside, we dressed in cool, we look at other people, they look like shit. We all ready together. And dating is hard. It's not you know what I'm saying? Because you weaning out, you side guessing, you side-eyeing. You don't know it. I mean, also, that's what you on, nigga? Like, oh, that's what you on? Like, oh, damn, that's okay. So you can go through so many different emotions that shit is tiring. But it's the same thing in a longevity relationship. You have turned into the person that you might have married that person or been with that person. You have changed like 20 times. So that's why I say when you get married, and just in case y'all didn't know, I'm going to go into my own home right now. Yep, your girl can marry you, but I have a 3-day course. I say that you need to truly get to know each other in front of me, not some stuff you told me. And we say this all the time. It's not what we heard, it's what we know. I'm going to tell you if you just want a wedding or you want a long-term marriage, because it ain't no guarantee. You know what I'm saying? So, I would say that you need to take the time to actually have that with the person. Like get to know, you know what I'm saying? And just spend some, spend it, and then you know what I mean? Because you don't know. You just, you don't know. But I know I can go there, so I'm going to try to.
I wouldn't, no, it's not, to me, it's not, I wouldn't hold back. I mean, it's very relative and it's very poignant. It's a lot of those. You need another drink?
No, I'm good.
I'm a major drink. I hope it tastes good.
It's good. I'm drinking. I'm sipping, and that's it. But what y'all think? Anybody, whoever just came on, I don't know why we can't see. But anyway, whoever just came on, what we're talking about right now is we was talking about 3 to 4, 5 different subjects. But the main subject we're talking about when a man can be able to be vulnerable to cry in front of someone, and they don't want nobody to see them cry. That's hard to do, but that emotion is important to do in order for them to grow. And it's the same thing with a woman. If she's been hurt so many times, yes, there's going to be some hesitation and hindrance with her because she want to protect herself. So, they say a lot of times I think people be in a relationship and they moving off hurt. It don't have nothing to do with me. All that, the way you acted and your behavior don't have not a damn thing to do with me. That's from an experience you've had with another person. But yet I'm the recipient of that. So what I'm going to say, when you might not know you broken, but I'm gonna need you to go heal and then come back to me. Same thing we say about, well, I what do you want? I mean, do you want a relationship with me, or what we doing? And they say, no, we're not doing that. We right now at this point, I'm trying to figure me out. Okay, so when you figure you out, okay, Clarence, I'm gonna eat because you noticed I haven't put nothing in my mouth. So
I'm eating.
Right, you see
me eating, Clarence.
Like,
I ain't even gonna lie.
Ain't put
and you can probably hear that shit because I get closer to the mic when I'm doing that shit.
Yeah, he just a hot mess.
I'm just hungry as hell.
Clarence.
The food is good. That was food is good. I've been, what you want to say?
But I'm just saying, I feel like at the end of the day, that you have to be able to, and Ed, you can chime in on this. I feel like that at the end of the day, you need to be able to be 100% transparent with whoever you with, and that's what makes the evolving of the relationship. Long-term relationships require the same type of in-depth. I think everybody needs to take inventory. That's how you know where you at in all relationships. Stop assuming that it's like this because we've been together this long. That don't mean nothing. I've changed like 40 times. All the different experiences we go through, I'm not the same person that I was when you first met me.
Sure.
Now, and if we can evolve together, then we good. But a lot of times, everybody don't want to do that. It's like, fuck that, I ain't making nothing work. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So you do have to have a limit on when, you know what I'm saying? It do takes two to get in the ring. If you're the only one putting all of that effort and they like, nope, then,
Let me ask you a question. Do you think that marriage is still a viable thing?
To get married?
To be married, the desire to be married.
What do you mean viable?
Like, do you think it's a thing? Like, do you think marriage, because, all the marriage for last like 20 years, it's been like a decline in marriage. Like, people get
divorced. Been more divorces.
The more divorces and stuff like that. Things have changed. So I think a lot of times people stayed married when they were still involved and ingratiated with church and ministry.
Yeah, now they divorced it over
hangnails or anything because of for whatever reason. I'm not even gonna get to why, but you think it's still
in your case, I would say you said because there's several options. So they figure, but what happened is that the grass is green on the other side.
Why do you think?
But then they figure out that the damn water bill is high as hell. So you probably was safer to save more money and invest right where you was. A lot of times, a lot of people don't know about investing, but we do know about investing. I'm gonna tell you why, black people who I'm talking to, is because we invest a lot of our damn time and energy in the wrong relationships. If you take an inventory check of that, you be like, damn, I guess I do know about investing. Because that's what we really be angry about, is that I put all this into this person. And this is what I get spit back to me. I mean, just think about it. And I know this is going to sound kind of, listen, I'm a different person. You're going to have to just take it. Come on, I don't know which way.
Come on with it. I ain't scared.
You sit up there, you make a
baby.
Right? Can you sit there and say, damn, so I was doing all that work and this what the hell came out?
Right.
You don't say that. You don't say you got to rock with it, right? You got to deal with it because it's your damn baby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's what you was doing that made that baby.
I just like, right.
It's the same thing in relationships. Welcome, whoever just signed up.
Hello, new person. Hello, how are you? God bless you and thank you for coming.
Please say a comment so we can say your name out.
Yes. Oh, they left. Okay. Okay.
No,
that's cool.
That's internet doing it.
God damn it.
Okay. In and out. They haven't left.
God bless the spirit and ministry. So here's the thing with Rico's asking that about the marriage thing. You think it's something a viable option, or is it something that makes sense for the current climate and how people are thinking?
What you think, Clarence? Do you think who else is on here? What do you guys think? What do you think? Is marriage still a viable thing to where you would say you value that? Is marriage still something you want to, you want to
be married, or you think it's very important, or something that's very near and dear to you? I think the conversation around marriage for me has changed.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily.
They don't want to necessarily do it no more.
Well, I think the spirit behind it is different. I think to me, the way I look at it is like I'm for and I'm in the middle. I mean by that. So I'm not like against it or for it. I'm more for if that makes sense for you. I believe that everybody should be where their faith and where they.
I agree.
What they believe in. So I'm not against it. That marriage could be a wonderful thing. It could be a wonderful thing, especially if you find the right partner.
And then it could be a damn disaster.
It can be. A lot of it has something to do with what you were saying, like meeting people where they are.
Right.
Or
and taking inventory and truly getting to know a person. It's just thinking that we need to be married.
There was a whole thing you were talking about. I thought it was dope as fuck. And you were talking about the evolution of a person. So you were talking earlier about we was on the phone before we did our show. We were talking about we have a agreement. We say we're going to do this, and then in 5 months, 6 months. We're going to, 5 months, 6 months. We're going to renegotiate what we're going to do. Are we going to still be able to? What do we want to do in 5 or 6 months?
Okay.
Let's say so like right now, Kim and I, and we don't have a written agreement as far as our partnership on here or whatever. But I mean, just my partner, whatever. But it's important. I think it's important to say.
Gun.
She put a gun to me, and that was that.
Right. That's it.
I roll with it. But anyway, we're gonna edit that.
Smoke his ass like a pack of poop. Okay, so
let me go. All right. So that being said, in 5 months or 6 months, however long, we'll say, okay, where are we at? We renegotiate that because I've had different, based off our experiences together or apart. This is how I've grown, or these are things that I've seen, and now I'm going to say, okay, check this out.
Right. I call it checking inventory.
Checking inventory, and that's.
But I don't think, and I'm sorry, I don't think that checking inventory has to be a year. I'm gonna be honest.
2 months, 3 months, 6 months, 3 weeks.
Sometimes it's goddamn it daily. I'm gonna tell you why. Because now, when Ed and I first started talking, I was telling him that I said life is not only just short; it's shorter now after COVID.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
And that's because that's the world big thing of everybody dying right now. That's the reason why I use that. However, cancer's still been here. Okay, it has not been cured.
Mm-hmm.
Diabetes is still here. Lord knows I lost all my father's family to diabetes. So, but I just said that. That's why I said life is short, and everybody's dying now. Usually, you can live past damn near 100. I mean, up to that. Most people now ain't even making it to 50s. They dropping, So with that said, I feel like with that happening, you damn sure want to check with the person where you at, because we put that on our own self.
Mm-hmm.
You change your mindset, you change your life.
Mm-hmm.
That stress comes from a lot of not knowing, sitting up wondering, worry. So, I know I'm a restless person when I don't know what's going on. I've been restless. Today is the day I said that my new week will start.
She started. She said, yeah. She said her this week went all the way to Tuesday.
Yeah, so my
week
week no, my
start.
Week,
yeah, she said
so
my new week
Sunday starts a new week. Today is my new day. Like I'm so glad the week is gone, because I just feel like so much has happened.
Well, and it has. I didn't feel like this shit. That shit.
Yeah, and that's crazy, but that's what happened to us, though.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So you think? I'm sorry, I'm on hand all the camera. You think it's imperative to have a conversation to check inventory, probably damn near every day. Yeah. Let's just check in every day. So this is what I meant. I had an experience. Mm-hmm. One of the things that I think, what I've learned recently, and it's a two-edged sword though. That transparency thing, Lord Jesus, let me tell you something. Me and the wife had a conversation. We decided to readjust and do things within our marriage, and we had this we called it the coming to Jesus moment.
Right.
Kim, listen. And for years we were married under these pretenses of ministry and church and our family and all these things. We had this image and this vow we put together, which was cool. It was pretty cool. But we got so close when we started to really talk to each other. It was so fucking hard. Mm-hmm. It was like some shit. It was like, so we would have these things. We're like, listen, I forgot the term we used. It was like, all right, look, I gotta hit you with something. And we were like, okay.
Brace yourself.
Man, Kim, when I tell you, and it'd be these gut punching ass shit.
That's what you was
but it was so hard and tough, but it was so fucking necessary.
Yeah, and then afterwards you feel like you just had a complete damn colonoscopy cleaning out your damn
what they call
you detox like
what they call it? You said it's colon cleanse, a straight colon cleanse.
You had a detox cleanse.
That
all
shit,
the bullshit you've been holding.
But it hurted though.
Yeah, it's hard.
That shit hurt.
When you gotta have a colonoscopy, they say you really have to come.
Yeah, it hurt. But then when you get through it, it's like, damn, I really did. And
your ass just hurting because you just ain't nothing else coming out.
Because everything that came out your body, everything you ate for the past 10 years is gone.
Right, but I'm telling you, it's necessary. Why? So we can see if there's pops or anything in there wrong.
Yeah.
So that's how you clean your shit out, y'all. So that's what he's saying.
Right.
They had a detox to come to Jesus moment.
But look, so here's the thing though. Kim, here's the thing that was crazy. Because sometimes it was in stages. Because you can't do a whole cleanse at one day because you would fucking die.
They said you got to keep doing things like 2 or 3
Right. Because you can't, your whole body be gone. So they're like, listen,
but
you can only take so much.
That all the time.
Imagine and then doing it all the time, and then doing it in the beginning.
Okay.
Coming into it like, listen, nigga, I drink and gamble regularly. This is June talking about.
That's where all the money been going.
Nigga, I'm just gonna be real with you, nigga. You heard me? I don't keep my money. I spent it at the casino. Telling them
That's
that that's a hard thing. Or
I
saying
don't
like,
know if I'm
listen.
finna smack the shit out of you.
Oh, I don't know,
I'm
right?
thinking like,
Right.
damn,
I don't
baby,
know.
girl.
Or I don't know if you're gonna smack the shit out of me. And it's
Right.
like, look, look here.
Yeah, because my reflex game is quick.
Baby, listen, I'm gonna.
All of a sudden, you knocked over there.
Shit. Hey, I got a. I got a defection. I got a defection.
A defection or a
I got a
confession?
defection. So you had to, but that's some dope ass shit. So here's the thing that I'm saying. Coming into the gate,
What happened?
I'm like saying, come into the gate and listen. I watch porn.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
That
Let them know what you're doing.
Okay.
Yo.
So once you found out what y'all shared,
I look at booties. I watch booties. I'm just letting you know, baby. I watch booties.
Okay.
And you sit there like, I know this nigga ain't telling he watching booties on a regular basis. You know what I'm saying? But it's like those conversations, or like I say, you gamble, or I'm bad with spending. Sometimes they ain't necessarily gamble. Some people just kind of like they're bad with budgeting. They're robbing people to pay Paul. I know people who are always in debt with the payday loans. Okay. Like every week they had to pay. They had to redo a payday loan and pay off the old payday loan. It's like maybe 2 or 3 payday loans.
So when you tell each other,
bad with your credit.
After y'all came together, and you tell each other, you do feel a relief.
Mm-hmm. You get a relief because
it's that stuff you suppressing is what causes the stress.
And then
high blood pressure.
Mm-hmm. But here's the dope thing about it: if you got a good ass partner, the partner be like, okay, you may smack him. I ain't gonna lie, that smack may happen. Kim may still smack a nigga. I ain't mad at that. But
Kim gonna smack a nigga.
But Kim may say, okay, I smacked you.
I'm not a violent person at all.
I'm not. But you say I smacked you. But
I'm
check
just
it out.
good as hand with my hands.
You smack him, but your thing is like, okay, you got a problem, but I'm good at fixing that. Now I've allowed you in at fixing my issue with my finances. You're like, okay, you told me what your issues are. You gamble and shit like that. So tell me what you're gonna do. That's what we're gonna do because I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna make sure your credit's on point because I know what to do with that. You have a bad discipline with that. I have a good discipline. So now that you told me, I'm not gonna. It's like if you love me and you trust me, as your partner because you felt you need to tell me something. I'm gonna help you. So this is what you're gonna do. We're not gonna. I'm gonna go with you when you get off work on Friday. You're gonna pick me up. For some reason, I'm not gonna drive to work.
Okay, so now you sharing about something that like y'all may have talked about, and this is not necessarily him, y'all. He just giving y'all an example. Yeah, he experienced the fact that yes, he did have this with his wife, but at the same time, you're saying that after you had that, then you like y'all willing to fix it mode. Mm-hmm. And I'll be your strength when you weak, and I'll be your weak when you strengthen. Okay, that's great if you want to stay together. But most of the time, that shit don't happen. See, this is where I play. He called it devil advocate. I just say there ain't no damn gray area. My thing is, what if that's not the case? Which is most times. It's like, so that's that shit you've been on? So you mean to tell me that all this time I'm leaving for work, you've been going over here sleeping with Tasha ass? You've been sitting over here fucking Bridget? That's what you're telling me?
Shit, Bridget, don't tell them, Bridget. Keep your mouth shut.
No. Me and you in our inventory check position. We detox.
Right.
So you telling me now that I want to let you know I've been sleeping with Bridget. Mm-hmm. And then I turn around and look you straight in the face, in the eye directly, and say, I've been fucking the shit out of Clarence.
Damn. And then they get
so look, the room get quiet because you don't know which one finna up on each other.
Look, and that's when them gut punches. Those are real scenarios.
You get hit so hard and you be like.
And
the
look,
problem is that you gotta stay in the ring though.
A tear come right down here.
Oh yeah, you cry your ass off. Cry.
That Will Smith look. That Will Smith look
on the Jada open shit. And stuff. You trying to get that all together, but you feeling like. Okay, we want to read a comment. I want Clarence to feel like we ain't paying attention to you. Marriage can be beautiful as long as the labor is low, and that depends on the age. Whatever the team can handle, whatever we agree on, we can't agree. We up and being each other's. We end up being each other's. Okay, Clarence, I need a little bit clarification because right now I'm feeling like you're saying that marriage can be beautiful as long as the labor is low. And I can tell you right now, the labor ain't gonna be low. The labor gonna be hard as hell. I guess most people that want to get married right now, I will tell you, when, especially if you ask me to marry you, I'm gonna say, do you want a big ass wedding and a party? Because we can do that. Or do you want a marriage? Because a marriage is gonna require your ass to show up every day and put in work.
It's hard work.
Even though you putting in work being a mama, even though you putting in work being a wife, even though you putting in work in your career, you still gotta show up for this marriage. You gotta balance. You gotta show what, when and how. You gotta show up for it. Clarence say, LOL, low blows back and forth.
I thought me and you talking about that shit. That was some.
Yeah, that's stuff. What we do.
Yeah, that's but no, just I'm gonna pay off. The marriage can be beautiful as long as the labor is low, and it depends on the age, whatever the team can handle. So that does have relevance. The age, how long you've been married, or the age of the people, and whatever the team can handle. You know what? And that's why I think it's imperative to come in. I don't want to say come in heavy, but come in heavy and real. Because some honesty is real. Is not fucking light. When you come in and you say, "Listen, I have these issues."
Then why people want to be thankful? Like say, I mean, at least I was honest. And I hate when people say that to me. Because I was like, you want a fucking award for being honest? Damn, that should be in your true character. If it's not, then I don't care. You're a fucking liar. But you're being honest today, so I'm not going to give you an award. I don't care about that.
I was taught. So here's the thing that I was. I mean, you talked about this. Now we talk about fucking damn near everything. And I was telling you about how I had an experience where I felt like I couldn't tell the truth, and my partner told me, they was like, "Listen, you got to tell me the fucking truth, even if you don't feel like my responses. Even my responses make you fucking uncomfortable. You need to tell me the truth. You need to deal with that."
Now, see how he said that? That's nice. So if his wife told him that, that's beautiful. But this how I say that. Your ass got to tell me the motherfucking truth, even if it's going to make you cry and cringe to your stomach, because you don't know if I'm finna gut punch your ass or leave you. You have to tell me the truth. It's going to hurt. Bad, good, or indifferent, you're going to hurt. And I'm going to tell you a true story. That was me saying it to somebody I was involved. And I said, keep your word. When you don't, I'm done with your ass. Mm-hmm. People believe that you say that and you think you're saying that right then and there.
They don't believe fat meat is reason.
But I'm a big old, I'm real big on my word. So once you want to go there and you want to lie about it, that changes the game. That changes the dynamic of what I thought we were. So that is absolutely true. And you can. I don't care about it. Yep, you got to take the risk. Stop. Because that's selfish when you don't. It's selfish that you choose to withhold and don't share because you're worried about what my response is going to be. That's not fair. It is. Marriage is hard, but relationships and dating is hard too.
It is not hard.
Marriage is hard. It can be hard, but it can be easy for the people that what we're trying to share to do.
If you're being transparent, you're putting shit out in the
and
table.
You staying communicative, and you're doing inventory on a consistent, constant basis. It's work, but it don't gotta be hard.
It don't have to be like.
And you gotta accept the fact, and you gotta accept
it heart-wrenching.
Right. That's when you go through shit, but that's when you know how much you mean to each other too. See, it's not all the romantic shit. Is how you know things mean. It's the hardships. That's how you know that person really messed with you.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you still with me and I say, okay, for example, it was a thing that was sent to me on Facebook. It said, if you get this text, what you gonna do? It says, babe, I just killed somebody. What we gonna do?
I seen that thing. They're like, I don't know what we gonna do.
So
what you mean we?
Say? Right. So most people say, what you mean we? So what would you say, Ed?
If I'm just
your wife called you and she said,
it's on.
I just killed somebody, babe. What we gonna do?
It's on and popping.
What's on and popping? You be clear. What?
We finna figure it out. Where you at?
See, that's that bullshit. Clarence, what would you say?
I'm not. I'm
gonna tell y'all, I'm the only one that I saw this comment, and everybody was like, "What, Kim? Like,
you gonna snitch on me?"
So I said, I acted like I was babe. I came back. So he said, babe, I just killed somebody, and I was like, we good. I got the passport. Meet me at the spot. We gone.
See, that's more. There's more to it than that.
No, it's not. It's simply that's what I'm saying. People make shit hard when it don't have to be. It's just that simple. If I fuck with you, I fuck with you. If I don't, I don't. I'm not finna talk about none of that. I'm finna say, look, you text me and said, babe, or you call me and said, babe, I just killed somebody. What we gonna do? Because you already in a panic ass state. You don't need both of us to be like that. Meet me at the spot, nigga, and we out. I know what to do. We already had this come. I was pillow talking the other day.
Oh, see, I didn't have that conversation before. See, that's on some criminal shit.
No, it's not.
She
They ain't on no criminal shit. Listen, if you mess with the person, no, I don't even got no man. But I'm gonna tell you something right now. If it's like that, then you don't have to think twice about it.
You already know the drill. You know the spot.
Right, we got a spot. Every couple shop a spot that they know that they just go to.
Aliases already together. I got the pass pieces already. Kim already did it. See, I didn't have that conversation, but I need to do. I'm with you on that.
See, that's why. See, y'all don't got nobody real like this here. Cause see, my motherfucking ass is real. We're gonna talk about every scenario that could be, would be, or should be.
I'm trying not to get extradited. Passport to go where? To a place you can't get extradited.
I ain't said nothing about no passport.
I said
meet me at the spot. We gone. So I know what to do, and when I get with you, you gonna know what to do. All I'm saying is that you want somebody that you can straight up say what you need to say, and they got you without all that extra shit. You don't need it. If you already panicking, what I need to be doing like this for? Well, man, what happened? I mean, who did you shoot? Did somebody see you? I mean, that's crazy. I'm not gonna do all that. Now, see, he say I do that shit. I'm not gonna pull a Becky on him. Not at that time.
Shut up. You are so. Would you be quiet? Shut up. This is not the. God damn. We got to end.
Oh my God! See, look, I speak what I talk about, what I know about, not what I heard. See, shit is simple, y'all. Real talk. We as people make things harder. Life is really simple. And I like simple shit.
But see, some shit ain't just that. Let's go. We so dumb. We're gonna go to a place to get extradited from. I'm not gonna.
See, ain't nobody talking about all that. See, you all see that. See, this the nigga that will get messed up. So I will have to come rescue his ass. I can tell y'all right now. Y'all will see us on CNN, and y'all be like, "Damn, Kimmi Kim finna come get him," and they're gonna be like, "Damn, he was there. Damn, how did he leave that fast?" I had to pull up.
Do not drink that.
Yes, I
do not drink that.
You cannot on our live telling me not to drink. What kind of shit in our show is called Super Spill?
No, I have. This is for you. That is not for you.
This is a shot.
Kim cannot drink, y'all. She's a wine drinker. I went and got her some more fucking.
You don't even know this is the first time he ever even drink this type of liquor with me. This is
she can't do.
How you gonna say what I can't do?
Because you were talking about the.
Okay, everybody looking at do it look like I'm in control of my faculty? I'm always in control.
Because you have fucking pineapple juice and a little bit of rum.
Here we go. This is okay. He really.
No, she had rum. She had rum.
You really doing this on
live?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
That's what I'm talking about. See, y'all see why I had to come get him? This is why I had to come get him. I'd be like, boy, if you don't shut your girl, like, that'll be me.
But
I'm like, boy, you got
she had rum.
Listen.
She said you on point, but
yeah, I'd be like, boy, shut your tail. I'm trying to protect you and our family. We Mitchell&Mitchell, we family, boy. Shut your ass up.
My girl Fino said, hide the body. And she said, you on point, boo.
That's what I'm saying. Well, I got you. If it's me Claire's and my man, I got him.
Clarence
I got him, babe. You know I got
I'm just
you.
Saying,
that's what I'll be like.
I'm just saying.
We up.
Clarence, listen. I poured her a little rum.
Why is you talking to Clarence and telling people about? I ain't talking about none of y'all. They supposed to be sipping with us.
Are y'all sipping? Who all sipping with us today?
Because if you sipping with us, we want to know. Y'all ain't sipping?
Oh, listen.
But that's okay. As long as y'all tripping with us, we good.
I think we're going to go. I don't know. You want to go out to, I want to support this black business this weekend. I want to see my brother live this weekend.
You see what I mean, y'all? I don't see. This is where he would title and say he has ADHD. Okay, attention deficit disorder. But I call it attention nigga disease. Because he just
it's called I'm the one that's really drinking this motherfucking rum.
It had nothing to do
I'm
with
drinking this motherfucking rum, this sip and spill. That's why. You heard me.
See, they gonna say that we don't need to be sip and spill. Because you need to be able to be in control.
I am
He is really doing this on live. Anywho, all I'm saying is that when you rock and you mess with somebody, That's all I'm saying. Y'all with me on that, y'all?
I'm sure they would.
You know, everything is simple. You don't got it don't gotta be hard.
Well, you know what? I'm learning that. I do. Maybe I do. You know what?
Yeah, because he talking about he like blue collar. No, that's that white boy bullshit.
So you think I'm Carlton?
I really do think he low key. Right?
She think I'm Carlton. This motherfucker think I'm Carlton. Oh, I'm Braxton. Listen, that's
what I'm telling y'all. Thank you. I don't know how to say her name. I don't want to say
Phenom. Just Phenom.
Phenom. You my girl. I love it. That's why I be like, look. That's why I be saying sometimes when you be with, you have your things. Edward, that's why I love when he played June. Because that's when y'all see the real person that he can really be. Okay?
She see the real me. Which is
right.
really
and see
that character is really
all
a collaboration.
Like, you know what? No,
probably,
that's why
look, here collaboration of two Dylans.
Right.
Both Dylans.
Right. And some of him.
Oh, real quick.
Some of Ed.
This is a fun fact. We both have a son named Dylan.
Yes.
Dylan Mitchell, and they're both at 21.
Yeah.
Okay, something?
That's right. We family for real.
We family for real, which is crazy.
Right.
So we both have a son. They're both 20, born in 2000.
I need to go meet my
wife.
I haven't met her yet.
Yes. Yeah. So, God bless the spirits.
Okay.
But no, so she's so funny. She think I'm a fucking. She's so funny, but she's June. So we gotta do our characters, which we're gonna do like a little bit. I don't know when you want to do that.
Okay, so listen, we just rocking and laughing and tripping with our folks. But listen, for everybody that's on here, we usually be on here a good 2 hours, and whatever. But we want y'all to still come back when we're gonna take a 15-minute break. Not right now, but we will, and we're just gonna get into character, and y'all are gonna get introduced and see Jaquisha and June live.
Right.
And once again, whoever on this live, I shared something. I quote Kimmi gems. If anybody can get in this post and tell me a Kimmi gem that I said, I got you.
And they should do I tell them when the episode was?
No, hell no. You gotta be able to watch it. If you ain't watching
hell no. To the no.
Hell
to the no.
I'm gonna give a shout out to our people, which is Evangelist Levon and Bishop Peter. Okay, then we got Dr. K and Dan coming up. Y'all get to see them live as well.
Something else.
From the Mitchell&Mitchell law firm, we do have different characters that we play to be able to convey the different stories for everybody to reach. I want to say, let's give a disclaimer about Dan. That is not Ed. No. He is in full-blown character. I know our characters look real because that's what we do. We get involved, but it's not him. A lot of people ask, like, damn, is that really you? No, it's not. But he do have a way of saying that women is just cum buckets.
Like women, no. Women are, I don't know. One, you ready? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go. Here we go. Shit.
Nasty. Damn.
Nasty
okay.
Hell.
Nasty, anti, but good.
Okay, shit. Let me put some juice in my shit. Oh, but this is pretty good though. This honey. You might like this one. That's what the, really? Okay, let's we're about to deal with this shit. We just did a fucking we just did some shots, right? Okay. This is my shot. You can see the bottle.
That's right.
This is Kim's shot. Can you see that? This motherfucker. When I tell you
the show is called Sip and Spill, goddamn it. I drunk and drink. You know what I'm saying?
She didn't drink shit. You hear me? She ain't drink shit. I told her.
I did what the hell I had to do for me.
That's why I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that.
I'm sipping the spill. I'm a lady at all times.
So
I'm
this is what I was saying. My partner she drinks wine. She drinks very good quality wine, and I do dark liquor. She does dark liquor a little bit, but she
like
can't.
Dark liquor, though.
But you be yeah. Can you put some sugar?
He just don't know what I drink, y'all. Because this is our first time sharing dark liquor. Usually we sipping on wine and he's sipping on Old Forester or something like that.
Right.
We usually don't bring Henny in our life. I think it would change the game. So with that, I just think it'll change my life in a different direction.
No. I'm not even going to ask what that means. Because when I ask him a question.
I'm going to give you an answer.
But hush, listen, let me tell you something. This is what I love about my partner. I do not know what the fuck is going to come out of her mouth.
No.
In any given moment. The other day, and y'all didn't see this on the video, but the other day, y'all probably didn't. Whoever didn't see it, we was getting started on our show. We was shooting a couple of videos, and I got on the phone like, "Hey, Kim, how are you?" She's like, "How are you?" I'm like, "Kim, good." She's like, I was like, I asked her how she was doing. She's like, "Oh my God, I'm doing fucked up. I am horrible right now. How are you?" I'm like, I didn't know what the fuck to do with that because she was smiling like, "What's up? You're there, aren't you? Wow, I'm not. Okay, I'm not here. Okay, let's do this shit though."
That's why you always.
I didn't know what
I'm
the fuck to make of that
for a
shit.
reason. Keep it moving. You
Right.
understand me? No matter what.
That
I'm
shit
going,
had
keep
me
it
dead.
moving.
When I tell you, she was
Right,
like, she was smelling.
You know, my ass being paid. I'm like, I'm still keeping it moving.
She was like, but anyway. So we're gonna do these other characters. I think it's gonna be super super fun, and I hope you like them. And again, like, subscribe, and then we notifications. I've been noticing everybody say do the notifications. Notify. Put your notifications. Hit our notifications on YouTube so that you will know that we're coming on.
Well, if you subscribe to us, when we do something, it pops up on you.
Does it? Why do you say like,
Yeah, they
subscribe,
should
and put notification bell?
We say that for the people that have not done that.
Okay. Well, God bless your spirits.
Yeah.
Sure at the same time.
I would like to know Clarence,
Phenom,
and I don't know who the.
I don't know. Bridget was on there. Bridget fell asleep.
We want to know who have seen our characters. Have y'all seen our characters?
Have you seen our characters? And if you have, what is your opinion on it? And
right.
What do you think? I kind of see. You said you didn't like our song. You want to go? I'm trying to go on Instagram here.
Okay.
I'll see if it works. We're gonna try to do Instagram. So you guys, whoever's on Instagram, we're right here already. Let's do live. Checking connection. Let's see. We're doing live on Instagram. We're live now.
Right in front of the TV.
Yeah. Well, we don't have a TV.
Okay.
What's up, Instagreesies? Okay, we're on Instagram. I'm gonna move it over here. It looks kind of goofy over there. I can't see them.
Yeah.
She says she's with us. I haven't. Oh, you haven't seen them?
You haven't seen any of the characters, Phenom?
So you have to. So if do me a favor, if you don't mind, Phenom.
No, let us just introduce you to them.
We'll introduce you to them.
But we'll give them. We are gonna do. Okay, so we are gonna do one of our characters that we do is Jaquisha and June.
Mm-hmm. And then those characters have a story that's actually evolving, which is it's
right.
Just funny. It's but you want to.
So Jaquisha and June are a couple. However, Jaquisha got pregnant and she don't know who her baby daddy is. However, June is the love of her life and she wants him to be his daddy. June been trying to figure out, he been that playboy in the streets doing his thing, but Jaquisha didn't, she threw her ass in a circle, he fell in love. Right. So with that stated, we just going off the fact, this is the first time that they finna be together talking to the show that they finna go on, right? Which is a fake ass Mitchell&Mitchell fraternity show, right? Showing that who's the real father of the baby Juju. They have 2 kids, Juju and Quisha. Right. So with that said, Juju is the boy, Quisha is of course the girl. Right. So that is, and then we have Evangelist LaVon.
Yes.
And Bishop Peter.
Bishop Peter, and they are crazy. Not crazy, but they're actually, I think, somewhat relatable if you're in the church, because Phenom knows about the church aspect. But yeah, if you're in the church, you kind of know.
Oh, we definitely gonna bless you every time we do a scene with that. Evangelist Yvonne is doing her revival right now. Mm-hmm. Bishop Peter and her have a low key relationship of interest of one another, which really happens for real. And then they just dropping gems, but she's blessing everybody. She just left Reverend Nikki's church.
LaVon's ministry, or her gift, is raising money.
Right.
And so she is desired around the country.
She come and fill out those buckets.
Yeah, she comes in with little high slitted dresses, but she bringing them lines up. Oh, that's not. Am I saying it wrong?
Damn, she don't got no high slitted dresses. Her gift of gab is just on it, but she fine. So she still, you know what I'm saying, and she be messing with this first ladies and all the women of the church. She be messing with their understanding, because who is this woman coming in with this powerful look, and she bad, like her shoes $900 one piece, the right shoe is $900, the left is $1,200, but she do what it do, but she makes sure if you want anything built in your church, she gonna rock it until you get that change. She's serious about her money. She don't play. Then we move on to Dr. K.
Dr. K, and then Dan.
Now, and Dan, I'm gonna let him.
Dan is one of my favorite characters. And the reason why he's one of my favorite characters because he's built off a character I've been building up for the past 10 years on social media. And what he does, Dan is a collaboration or a conglomerate of a lot of different weird ideologies. A lot of different. I call and Dan is an acronym, DAN. So if you don't know that phenom and Clarence,
What does Dan mean?
Dan is dumbass nigga. Okay. And I, as opposed to, there's a lot of things that I see on social media.
Who feels he's educated.
And this is one aspect of him, right? Dan is a person right now in this part, he's a serious misogynist. Okay, like fucking ridiculous.
Right.
And so, but that's just one aspect of him. Like he's a conspiracy theorist to the worst degree. Mm-hmm. He doesn't believe in anything. He thinks he knows more than you. He's a narcissist. So it's all these things that we look at like, who is this fucking dumbass person? Right. And then he also is a person who try to be deep in the shallow end, which is what Kim always said that I do anyway. So Dan and Ed might be similar in that direction. Right. I agree. But that's what it's about. So that's one of the characters I really want. And Dr. K is this. Well, this is really exemplified what you said. Right. Hood, but educated. Right. So very like, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I ain't finna be talking some these words and blah blah.
With my education and thinking right. I'm a doctor that you can be able to talk to me. You know what I'm saying? You can't take the streets out of me anyway.
Man, listen, Phenom. So watch this one episode if you don't mind. Watch the episode with her. She talks to June. So Dr. K actually talks to June one time too, and it's called it's on YouTube and it's called
the interview went hella wrong.
Yeah, when the interview when a therapy goes hella wrong. When therapy goes hella wrong, and it was the most funniest fucking interview. I mean, therapy session in the world.
I think it was one of them.
And it was hilarious. So I don't know when you want to start doing our characters. You want to start?
So it's 1:30. I want to use the last 30 minutes to do 15-minute runs on our characters. So we give us 5 minutes, y'all. We're gonna just go out. We're gonna come back in 5 minutes, and we're gonna be Dr. K and Dan. We're gonna leave it running. We'll be right back. Dr. K and Dan coming right up. See, that's why I wish you could hit her ass up and say whoever.
Hey, we on live now.
Okay, ain't nobody here though.
It's okay. Shit.
All right.
God damn it. Shit. That's all I'm saying. God
Okay,
damn it.
there goes somebody.
Mhm.
Who's on here? Who's on here?
here?
Clarence, Phenom, who's on here?
What's up with y'all?
Oh, that's Phenom. Okay, so this is Dr. K, and I'm interviewing again Dan, who's come to my office. Let me make sure. Let me see. Hold on. I'm sorry, Dan, because I want to make sure that my last invoice was paid.
Well, your shit paid, goddammit.
Okay.
I only use American Express.
Because sometimes as things go on, I have to increase with the BS. Okay. So then, what brings you to my office today?
Well, I had a conversation, a couple of young females, and conversation, and I think that sometimes people get kind of twisted. I think some women get it twisted, and I was talking about whether or not women want to get in relationships.
Okay.
And my thing is that I want to try to smash her. I think we should try it out, see if we're sexually competitive before I decide to stick with your ass or stay with you consistently.
Okay, so you're saying that you're trying to figure out why women is having a problem, that you're telling them up front that you just want to do a trial run on them.
A trial
and
run.
See if they ask us any type
because sometimes, listen, let me tell you.
Before you take
the way,
to dinner.
Yeah,
anything.
well, not even take it to dinner. It's like if I take you serious. I take you serious because some women. See, here's the thing about men. Number one, because I know I'm a God on this earth. That God is, if you look at the Bible, God says I'm in His image.
You
and
know
after
that
his
you're
likeness.
God.
I'm made in His image and after His likeness, which means I'm essentially a God. I'm the head of the household, which means you got to follow protocol. You are subservient. Women are subservient to men. So anyway, so my thought is before I decide to make you my main woman or even take you serious, I think it should be a series of events, of sexual events where it makes sense to me. First of all, you got to make me feel. First of all, you got to come in the room. You got to look fucking good. You got to look good. Okay,
what kind of way do you have to look?
I'm a man.
But why should a woman want to share and let you touch her in any type of capacity? I mean,
I'm a man. I'm a powerful man.
I mean, I don't get it. Probably with a small dick. I'm just saying.
I'm a man, and that has no. It
has a lot to do with it. I mean, so because you're telling me, you still on this that women are.
I'm a man, and no, I'm saying I'm a man, and because I'm a man, I own you. Women. So here's the thing. Before we get into all that, the issue comes into play. No, the issue comes into place is that as a man, I have the power for being. I'm the man. I run it. I control it. You ever heard of doms or whatever? So in the situation, I'm a dom, and my woman is a submissive. And so when I come into a relationship, you have to be able to show me that ass, and you have to be able to show me, exactly what you're capable of doing.
Wow.
Okay, you have to show me that you're worthy of me wanting to deal with you more than once or twice. If I'm in a relationship with you, that ass got to show me what it does. It does. You have to show me how you get down.
Okay, so Dan, you're saying that a woman has to be able to show you and let you do a trial run on her body and show you what her ass does. And you're trying to understand why women.
So
I'm trying to understand. Okay. Why women is not for that. That's what you're trying to relate to.
Well,
because
women I'm trying to understand why you have a fucking issue
to try her body
out. I want to try. I got to. First of all, number one, let's deal with this. Okay, and I'm not trying to be
because you're a dom.
I'm a dom.
You're a dom.
Yeah. I think you're saying dumb, but I'm a dom. And so what that means is that
dumbass. Sometimes.
So here's the thing of what I'm saying is that. Here's the thing. What I'm saying is that there are 3 holes you have. I have to see how those holes work with me. If you can't please
you want
me,
to see how the woman holes works. With
you have a mouth, a vagina, an ass. All 3 of those holes have to be dealt with. I have to know what it's like in order to.
But this woman don't know you per se, but you expected to be able to enter all her holes.
This is what I'm saying. So
and you're finding that the women is resisting to this dance,
not all of them.
and you don't understand why your dumb ass is not comprehending this.
Well, first of all, I mean the fact that you calling me, I think you calling me.
I mean, but that's your name. You said that you told me earlier and other events that was okay. With the small dick that you have, I understand the small, perception that you have, and I understand that. But the thing that you're looking for women to do, I have to be able to convey it back to you as a woman, and with all the expertise that I have. Don't get it twisted. A woman do not agree with that. And I'm trying to get why you feel that it's so necessary to be able to convey that. Do you follow me? Because you don't seem like you can understand it sometimes.
To Crystal. I'm just saying,
this is really Dan.
This is Dan.
Dan, you're talking to Dr. K, and I'm trying to understand and convey to the women, why do you feel that you should allow their bodies to be a trial run?
As a man,
because you already said that you're dumb and they're nothing but a cum bucket.
They're cum buckets. So
women are cum
buckets.
Women
are made. So here's the thing: the fact
buckets.
that you feel that you have a voice in the matter, that you can have an opinion about what I should be as a man when I dominate you, or I, in a lot of ways, own you because I am a man. Here's the thing: I'm a superior being.
You have a small penis, which doesn't make you a man.
You wouldn't know that.
Okay, but the way your mindset is conveying right now, to tell a woman that you have to experience all her holes in order to be able to have any type of connection with you at all, Dan, it's just a very presumptuous feeling.
As a man, I don't know if you heard of the red pill guys, but as a man, we have this God-given right to choose our mates, to choose who we want to procreate with.
So does a woman.
Well, not really, because we are dominant species, but it's fine. Okay. If you feel that way. See, here's the thing with that. Women that think that way, they find themselves alone. I mean, it's being dead ass. Like they find themselves alone and by themselves, and so that's the issue. Is that women find themselves alone because they feel like they have choices. No, I give you the choice and you accept it, and that's the thing that I feel like women are misunderstanding when it comes to me. So here's the thing. So when I meet women, I'm like, listen, I need to have a trial run. We got to see how the sex is. But that's just a part of it. We haven't talked about cleaning my house. We haven't talked about cooking food because there's a way my mother makes chicken and macaroni and cheese, and I have the recipe. I give it to you. If you do not follow it,
I'm seeing why that every time you come to me, that we do have to increase the price. So for this particular episode, this will be $1,280.
I have the money, so my American Express card.
I know. I understand that you're saying that. But your American Express card is no longer going to be able to pay for this at this point. With that said, I wanted to share with you, because some of that, we're going to move on, because I feel like you spent a lot of energy here, and it's not a lot of BDE here. With that said, I wanted you to think about this, if you can. You entrusted upon me to come and tell me this bullshit, Dan, and I want to be able to relate to. I know you don't appreciate, however, you do appreciate the fact that I can understand the bullshit that you express, so I can be able to convey it back to you to understand why what your request is not being granted.
Let me ask you a question. Why would God make it that way? If you're saying what you're saying, why would God make it that way? Why are we the most sought after creatures? Why are we the dominant species? Why do we create and build everything? Why do we give you our names if we aren't the dominant species? You're supposed to do what we ask you to do what we tell you to do, and you're supposed to be subservient. I don't understand that. So,
so men are taking women names, and we're building things ourselves, from houses to businesses.
I haven't seen them
and we're multiplying as well as doing all the things, and we put our penises on one leg at a time. And just because you have a penis does not make you a man. With that, we're going to end this. You need to make another appointment, because I've had enough of this bullshit and you're making me drink more than I have to. But Dan, it was a pleasure seeing you.
It's been really good.
The invoice will be sent to you.
And you know what? To see you in person, I think you are actually look better in person. And that's a good thing. Online, you were okay. Yeah, but in person, you were a lot, So listen, I might give you the pleasure of taking you out, because you could be part of my.
Dan, in your wildest dream, you would never be able to afford anything with me, especially my time. But it was a nice pleasure to you. We will send you our invoice.
Okay.
And once again, you can take your bullshit elsewhere. Next time you come back, I do hope that you have better sense than you have today. It was a pleasure.
Okay, well, it's been a
Not
pleasure.
at all.
Okay.
Not.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Goodbye.
Insane. We're still on Instagram.
Okay. So, hey guys, for you all that just watched that 15-minute little promo, that was Dr. K talking to Dan.
Right.
And once again, he's still that same ass, dumbass ninja, but he's going to continue with the thoughts
Right.
that some men do say and think.
Right.
And for all those that are thinking away like Dan and relating him to Kevin Samuels, may God show mercy on y'all show.
On the right.
Because Lord have mercy.
It's so funny
That
because
is so
I actually
crazy.
know guys that say this shit and they do things similar to it. But anyway, this is Dan. This is a character we're gonna keep recurring. I hope you guys doesn't offend you, but
It's not Kevin Samuels because he's just a dumbass nigga all by himself. That's exactly what he is. This is that bullshit. We will be back, right, guys? We're gonna go mute. We're gonna come back. We're then gonna play Jaquisha and June, the couple where she doesn't know that's her boo, but she doesn't know if this the father of a baby, and they're going on a Mitchell&Mitchell paternity show. We'll be right back.
Be back, guys.
So we back, y'all, and now we're going directly into character. We will be. This is Jaquisha and June. We are doing an interview for showing why we're going on a Mitchell&Mitchell paternity show.
Okay.
It's the first time we ever been together.
All right. Yo,
hey, June.
What's up, babe? What's good with yourself, man?
Oh, you look good today, June.
Yo, listen, look, I'm feeling really good. You know what I mean? It's finna be on and popping. We're finna make this bag. You feel me? And so,
I know, because I know when we came out here, I was so excited. Did you like your plane ride, June?
Yo, look. I'm surprised they didn't put us on the same fucking move, though.
I want to be in that first class when they was in the first class, June.
Man, listen, that first class, though, be popping. So what I did was, on the low, I went up, I would act like I was.
But this, the flight attendant, she gave me some chips, June, because I told her I was a little naughty and I got some of them good chips.
Shit, man, I went up, but let me tell you what I did, though. I went up to the front. I had to go use the bathroom, right?
Right.
So I went to that front. I parlayed myself to get to that front, past them curtains. You dig what I'm saying?
You did,
I looked up in there like I was lost. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, there was a couple of seats that was kind of.
Did you feel them seats?
Man, I went and sat in them seats, Joe.
What?
Why them motherfuckers got the seats feel like it's two people could fit in them, bro?
For real?
Joe, I was like, man, these motherfuckers living good. You feel me? That shit was on that real shit. You know what I'm saying? So look. But this is what we got to do, though. So anyway, we don't talk watching this shit, but
Okay.
But we're gonna make that bread. Okay. So that's what I'm gonna do, right?
She finna come in a minute, June. We're gonna have to answer some questions.
I'm gonna let you do that because you know I ain't good at like you know what I'm saying. Niggas be asking me questions. Shit, I can feel like I'm being interrogated. You know what I'm saying?
I know you're out, but June, you can't act up right here because this is our money, June.
I don't like motherfuckers asking me questions
I
though.
know,
Niggas
but
be
babe,
blowing me. You feel me?
I know. See, that's what you can't be doing, June.
Niggas be blowing me.
You
bro.
can't be doing that because we ain't gonna get our money, June.
I ain't on that, bro. Like
we gotta cut that Quisha and Juju.
Dead ass. I'm not on that bullshit. Like you know what I'm saying, niggas.
Well, I told you.
This what I be feeling like.
That's why I gave you stuff before we even came on to calm your nerves.
I feel good with myself, but what I'm saying is like motherfuckers be coming at me like I'm a host or like I'm some sort of a
I don't know what
like I'm a simp and shit. I ain't on that, bro.
You need to calm down,
man. Though. So that's what it is, though. Like maybe we should do some.
She come.
Okay, that's good.
Hi, I'm Jaquisha.
I'm June. What's good?
So June and I've been together about 6 months.
No. We beginning because remember the baby's old as fuck. We talking telling you motherfucker. Yeah, 6 months as far as like I don't believe the baby mine though. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta play it. No. 6 months.
Well, me and June been together about a year and a half, and
been a year and a half.
I had about a year and a half. Me and June been together.
Right.
We got 2 babies.
Yeah.
We had broke up when we had Quisha, and then we got just Juju, and Juju is 3 months.
Right. And so we don't. So my thing is right now. I'm
a little pregnant right now.
So it's a 3rd baby. Then I'm gonna need like. You know what I'm saying? Like, do that thing. You know what I'm saying? You do. But we ain't even talking about. We talking about Juju. He want to make sure that Juju. I want to make sure all
my friend Tyrone. Well,
is that your?
Because
I don't even want to talk about Buddy. I don't want to talk about Buddy.
She want to know.
Man, fuck Buddy. Bro, for to get.
He be getting so mad.
I'm off the pole on Buddy. I'm about to open the pole on Buddy, man. I swear for God.
Calm down, Joe. I'm trying to tell them what's going on.
I ain't even doing that shit, man. You out here.
See, that's what I'm saying. He don't even be knowing how to act and stuff.
You got me out here like a motherfucking simp, bro.
See, he not. June, you're not no simp. You already okay. So June and I was together, but what had happened was I had a little sex with Tyrone, and then. When June was messing around with that big booty girl around the corner, and his best friend KK told me that was just his friend, and then I found out they both was lying because that's his girl, and she always tell whatever June tell her to say. So then anyway, it came out that I just wanted to make sure that I knew what was going on, and I really didn't even want to sleep with Tyrone because he just always be trying to buy me stuff, and June don't like him. I don't even like him. June know I love you. You know I love you, June.
You about to get Buddy pop,
but I know, so he get real mad. June get real mad. We bring him up, but this is the reason why we on the show because he trying to figure out is Tyrone the daddy or him, and he know Dr. Will Juju look just like him.
Motherfucker, look, all I'm saying is that we finna do this move and whatever what it be is what it be, you know what I'm saying? I love the baby, you know what I'm saying? I'm not finna be on no fugazi. Anyway. I'm not finna be fugazi though, but I'm just saying, like, I'm not finna be there every day. You feel me? Like, if that baby is like Buddy's baby.
And then he be telling me I'm his rib, and then he be telling me he's not gonna be around.
Where's my rib?
He be leaving like for 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 days.
It don't be like 5 days. It don't be 12 days.
It do be 12 days. Sometimes you tell me somebody woke up, forgot how many days it was. First you be telling me you gonna be back, you gonna go to the store, then you don't come back.
Because you don't flip and bust and move. You can't talk about that.
You don't always be doing that, June. Sometimes you just be gone. I don't even know if you be at that big girl. I
be on that doing legitimate business. You know what I'm saying?
But June got a lot of girls that always be calling his phone. His phone blowing up right now. And then he said that they but he be smashing them and he know it.
You tweaking right now. Like, dude, we on camera, G. Why are you doing that? Like, you busting all the game, busting all the moves out.
I'm not busting no game out, June.
I'm not saying.
You're here telling the truth so we can find out about Juju, but you be getting mad.
I have no, bro. You tracking right now, bro. Like, man, that was you see that's unnecessary. You don't feel that was unnecessary? Like, you talking about that? Like, you got me, these marks might get me in the pokey, like, for that type of shit.
Damn, you ain't did nothing. You just a whole man. I'm going to say this. Listen, Mitchell and Mitchell show, I just want y'all to know, June really is a good man. That's why I stick by him. He's a good man and he is a good dad.
And she a good woman.
When he come by,
when
he be with Juju and Quisha. And they love their daddy. My kids love their daddy. And he take real good care of us too. So I know I'm his main. I don't like it. But he just told me a couple days ago I was his real. So I'm hoping that we get married. And especially when we have our third baby. And I just want us to get married and be a happy family. Because I love him.
Yeah, man.
But sometimes I be trying to figure out, if I'm gonna be anything more than just his main.
No, you gonna be you, mommy. You all that. Like, I'm not even tripping. Like, we getting real heavy right now. Though. You feel me? Like, we can talk about this.
I be having emotions and stuff like that because I'm pregnant.
We had a conversation. Oh, we had a conversation when we got in front of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, okay.
You busting it out, making me feel like
I'm not. You
got me on crank
Yeah,
mode. Like, I ain't even do that, bro. Like, man, that's. You be twacking. You be twacking, bro. Like, I don't know if you need to get that motherfucker. Let me go on. We gotta roll up. Listen, on Mitchell&Mitchell, yo, look, we here. We, you know what I'm saying?
We thank y'all for seeing us.
I'm gonna step to the plate
next week when y'all show us the result.
Man, I'm gonna step to the plate. Do what I gotta do as a father, because I'm a good father.
He is, though.
And I love my family. You feel me? She is my rib. You feel me? So like that's what we own. So that ain't nothing else even be said. Like, all the other shit should be on here, like, fronting me off. That's like boats. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not fronting you off. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to front you off.
I'm rocking with you. I fuck with you though. It's just like, man, I fuck with you the long way though, for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
But I mess with you the long way too, and for or something.
That's what it is.
I be trying to. It's just hard for us sometimes, y'all, because we be going through a lot. Y'all just don't know where we live at and stuff like that. Like, people be really saying a lot of stuff about me and June. They don't really get us and stuff like that. But we for real, G. We about our paper and we do what we do, right, June?
We do. We make that. We about to make it. We about to really make some major moves. Like, finna go. Like, we about to blast off. Like, I got a rocket in my pocket. Like, I ain't even finna put it all out there like that.
Saying that we doing it for real.
We blasting off like real. We blasting off real time.
I trust him. I know he's gonna take care of us.
My rib though, you know what I'm saying?
You
just gotta remember that. You gotta remember that, like, especially when we like on camera talk. All right, Mitchell&Mitchell, thank you so much. We appreciate everything. You know what I'm saying? Putting us up. Flight was cool. Hotel is nice.
So we can't wait to come back next week so we get the results and find out.
That's good.
So he can be put to rest because I already know.
All right, let's see.
See y'all.
We back, y'all. What's good with y'all self? So, hopefully, when this goes on the air, the people who weren't able to chime in live, we appreciate y'all rocking with us.
But at least leave us a comment about what you thought about
Right.
our live.
This
That will help. Come
that
on,
will
Black
really-
people, this is the month to do it. We're going to share your love. You share us, one hand washes the other.
Exactly.
We just want comments. It don't
Right.
cost you a damn thing to do it. Yeah?
Fina said she liked them. So what was so I'm glad you rocked with us. I know it's late.
Phenom, who's the one you related to? Because I know you said that damn Dan is like, hell. Yeah, he a trip.
Yeah, he is a whole asshole. But and then she said she liked it. So anyway, go back when you get a chance, Phenom, and then like and share and subscribe. I know you already subscribed, but like and share on YouTube and on Facebook.
My eyes open, good content. I like to switch them. You should put it in the comment.
Yes, let me put that like that. Let me put it on there. Show it. Yes, had my eyes open. Good. We, here's the thing about us, and this is what we just starting out. And she said,
"Stupid."
Listen, on Instagram, somebody was like, "Listen, that ain't BDE right there."
No,
you know what I'm saying?
Right, that's not BDE energy. And she said, "I hope that's not Kevin Samuel's cousin."
So listen, it's just they'd be on some other stuff, but you gotta Phenom, you gotta watch it. It's
said, baby mama, put it on there, baby mama. Yes, Jaquisa is a fucking crazy ass. She just
baby mama like listen, and I think I told her we both have a son named Dylan, and I think my character June. Okay, I will thank you. I think my character June I think to me is based off of that age group. 21 like 29 or something like that, and but obviously older ass dude, but we have to have fun, but this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like here's the thing that's cool about it. I'm gonna say this on here on our live is that when you find a partner that kind of meets you where you are, she said this all the time, but she meets me where I'm at on this crazy range of stuff. And it's so funny because it's so funny. When Angie first saw you, she's like, this one, she kept laughing at your character. She's like, what the fuck, what's going on? She's funny as hell. She just keep laughing at it. And it's so funny to watch people. Have you seen people watch your stuff like on their phone while you're there? It'd be hard to hear it sometimes. I'm feeling kind of awkward. But anyway, I don't want to hear watch it when I'm not around. But anyway, I give her credit because she just meets me and then steps up the ante, Phenom. So it's like really, really funny. And it's really, really cool. So we thank you guys. All of you will watch it. We're slowly building.
On tonight. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much for everybody to put us on. And if you guys have a Black business and stuff like that, or you have a something you want to share, a project you're interested in, raise money for it or whatever, we're all about that. We, like you said, one hand washes the other.
That's right.
We scratch our back, we scratch your back, and we really appreciate it. And we had a great time. We always have a great time. It's all about the people's, baby. And so, yeah, we got a few videos we're going to do after this. We're going to record, and we're going to do Anchor. We're also on Anchor and on, I think it's Spotify. Spotify, I guess, is on Anchor. So we have some stuff we put on podcasts. It's actually a little bit more. We get a little bit more deeper with characters because we can do a little bit more content because it's not visual, and we can say more things. And we have a character, Kai, that's very eccentric and very sensual. And, it's just a lot simpler, I think, to put it on the podcast. But it's just a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And we can we
got upcoming things that we're going to be doing a lot this month. Mm-hmm. We're going to be at the Cigar Lounge. We're going to be doing different places, hopefully, where we can invite everybody out to be in the building with us while we're doing live as well.
Exactly.
I think that'll be great, especially just for the special month this month of PP month. So hopefully we'll see people there.
I'm thinking hopefully we'll be in Milwaukee and Chicago. So we're between Milwaukee and Chicago. Yeah. So because a lot of times Kim comes out, we've been to Indiana, we're going to Chicago. Yeah. And so we're in Chicago. So we're going to move around. So we're going to Milwaukee. I think
if I could get his ass to Florida, we would be there.
We'll be in Florida.
But wherever we can go, y'all, we're going to post up.
We're going to post up. We're going to have a great fucking time. This shit don't stop, won't stop. Listen,
because we got people all over, actually. That's nice.
Appreciate the love. Like it, love it, want more of it. Listen. Until next time, it's been real, it's been fun, and it actually has been real fun. We love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us.
Thanks, y'all.
Thank you so much. Peace.